a lot of pluses that you're going to get out of it. I have a Royal Caribbean cruise coming up. So as soon as I finished, I just received notice of all the things that that we were going to receive. Among the few things, after you finish your master's, you get, well, you get 5 Clia credits from doing your bachelor's. You get 5 more from doing your master's. You get bonus commission opportunities. So where it may be a certain percentage commission on certain cruises, by being certified at the master's level, you get some bonus commission opportunities too. Eligibility for monthly giveaways, exclusive amenities, and you get a coupon book worth of up to $500 in savings. So that was good. I have not received that yet. Just requested it last weekend, so that should be here shortly. No, they said it'll arrive. Will arrive in a couple weeks. And what else? You got a complimentary Boom package, which is Royal Caribbean's version of the internet. So they have their internet access, so you get a complimentary that. And you also get a $50 onboard room credit, as well as priority check-in. So all of that just from getting that training done. And then, of course, all of that counts toward the ACC certification.
So, Deidre, let me ask, you said that there's complimentary internet or Zoom. Is there a time constraint on that? I mean, is it just free the entire time you're on the ship, or is there a certain amount of hours?
They did not, it didn't say, it just said when you buy the Voom access, they don't break it down into hours with Royal Caribbean. They break it down into functionality. So do you just want internet access? Do you just want access to email? Do you want access to live streaming videos, what they call the preferred or premium package?
Right.
And that's the full package. And I think that was normally like $15 a day. And that's where you get social media, email, and data and live streaming.
Oh, for $15.
Right.
Okay, that
would really add up if you're talking $15 a day and you're going on a 7-day cruise.
Yes, exactly. And that's similar. That's something similar to what Carnival does, because they have a daily fee, but it's also based on your limit of functionality. So if you're the person, you just want to post a few things up to to Facebook, just post up a few pics or something, you could probably get away with the $5 a day one. And then I want to say the higher one that Kemp and I normally get, because we live stream LCA while we're on a cruise.
Right.
So we will pretty much pay, I want to say it's probably either 15 or 16 bucks a day. Mm-hmm. And so they sound comparable. Comparable.
Yes, sounds like
it. Okay. So besides knocking out all of your Royal Caribbean, so now you really are the queen of Royal Caribbean.
You know, I love Royal Caribbean. So I'm just having some issues with my logbook in Clia. So I have a email ticket submitted to them, and I'll follow up with them on Monday to find out what's going on with that, because I don't want my dates to be off as far as
exactly.
As far as when I get to upload my credits. Got the live ship inspections and the virtual ones from the Baltimore Clia event that we went to. And that's about it. Working on my bookings at this point.
Right. I was just going to, oh, no, you're working on, did you pick your second cruise, young lady? That's not Royal Caribbean?
Yes, I did. I found me just a nice little inexpensive one in January to go out on with Carnival.
But how many people are going with you? Because I know you're taking a whole rack of folks with you.
Know me, if I say, hey, if I'm going somewhere, let's go ahead and turn this into a group. So so far I have about, it fell right in line with my mother's birthday. So I said, okay, well, let's go ahead and take her on a cruise. So for the people that's coming to the birthday, we're just going to wrap up with a 3-day cruise that weekend. So we're planning to book 8 cabins.
Okay, so where does that leave you with your cabin count? You're going to count those
I
8?
need I need 5 more cabins.
Okay,
So all of them aren't booked yet. So my plan is to book those.
okay. Are you doing anything special to, I guess, add to cruising awareness, or do you have any promotions? Are you posting a lot more cruise centric stuff? Like, is there anything that you're doing?
I need to step it up in that area. Mostly right now, when the specials come out from the different vendors, I post those. But when I was going through the Royal Caribbean training, they always offered video vignettes during the training. So I took videos of those, and they're actually probably in YouTube as well, so that during the month I can just post different aspects about Royal Caribbean via those videos.
Excellent, excellent. A strategy that you folks could use too. You might take a week one day and do like a tip a day, and
Yep.
it could be your favorite cruise line. Those
Mhm.
video vignettes that you mentioned, or e-brochures, or some of the cruise lines actually have a YouTube channel with different videos that you could use. And any cruise line that has any brand new ship coming out, they have tons of video footage. So
Okay.
those are the type of things that you're looking for.
All right, great, thank you.
Okay, so Deidre Bass, great job. And I also want to acknowledge that Deidre Bass has earned her IATA card. It's a little off topic, but I think we should celebrate her anyway. What is this? Halfway through the year and you
Thank
already
you.
got 5,000.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, so we are going to go to Miss Deanna from Chicago next. Deanna is actually new, so she's new to the group. And I guess, Deanna, you can share any of your insights, or, where you are in your cruise journey.
I'm going to start the ACC. I got my master's in NCL. I'm working on my bachelor's with Royal Caribbean. Um, I've taken the seminars at sea training, so I have to get that added to my cruising.org transcript. Um, found out that I found that certificate today with the help of Deidre. So I have that. I've taken that, and I just had spoken with one of my colleagues at work and told him, hey, I know you like to cruise, so when you choose to go on a cruise, make sure you contact me. And they have a family reunion. His cousin is planning, and they're doing a cruise. So I had him doing some research to see if they're using an agent. If not, I asked him to refer me.
Excellent, excellent. Round of applause for Deanna. Thank you for sharing, Deanna. Next on our list was supposed to be Sharon. Sharon, you walking around. Are you able to talk? Hold on. Let me unmute you. Okay.
I am able to talk, not walking. I stopped since you called me. I'll behave. Okay.
What you got?
Hi, everyone. Well, oh boy, are these people making me excited. Girl, I need to go to class. I'm getting started. One of the exciting things was the inspection in Baltimore, and that was a nice jump start. And Deidre, you said so timely right after that. So now I'm about to be on a roll. I talked to you about the CCC and see now that maybe I am going to try to go for ACC. So I just want to start the classes. I did start, but I think someone said it earlier, maybe Stephanie, not so much as like having the time. I have to have a block of time where I'm not interrupted and I can get it done. So I ran into that issue. I really did. Being honest, like I wanted to sit and complete and something was always interrupting me. So I'm working on my schedule of getting these classes done. So like I said, the inspections were awesome. I'm kind of interested in doing that next inspection, by the way, too. I just don't know the details. So I'm on board and trying to get done.
So which inspection were you referring to?
Okay, I went to Baltimore in, I forgot when, March, and the one coming up, is there one coming up before the summer ends?
Well, it depends. I mean, I'm going to the one in New York, which is August the 3rd, which is a couple weeks from now.
Oh,
I believe they are going to have something in DC and something in Atlanta and something in Galveston, I want to say.
okay. It must have been DC that I saw because I
Okay.
don't remember August 3rd date.
Okay. All right. Okay, someone just said there is one in October in DC. I knew I saw DC. Had I
Okay.
saw that when I saw New York, I would have kicked New York to the curb. So you guys know.
No, you ain't going to New York.
Okay, Michelle, honesty. What are we catching? Are we catching you at a good time? There you go.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Hi, well, I'm totally new. Deidre Bass, Lynn, you've always told me do A, B, C, and D, and I never did. And so Deidre Bass put out that challenge out there, and everybody was getting their masters. So I started my Royal Caribbean, and Lula's on me too, and you're on me. So now I'm going to get my training done. And I guess I'll start with the CCC since last year I was doing the ACC, but I let my Clia card lapse. So I'm up and ready now.
Okay. Well, Michelle, thank you for putting forth the effort and deciding to get back on the horse. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to start somewhere. So, and that's okay that we talk all the time and you didn't do anything. But if one Deidre doesn't get you, the other one will.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Where's Sharon? Oh, Sharon ducked away. Oh, Sharon, I just wanted to congratulate you on, just getting started and hanging in there. And of course, you have a direct line to me. So we're going to make sure you get that time blocked and sit down and get some stuff done. Excellent.
Thank you, Deidre.
Okay. Carrie is next.
Oh, you didn't say the word. What you said? Look.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi. Well, I got my Embark card about a month ago. I signed up for Clia. And I have been working on my Royal Caribbean for quite some time. So I'm almost at my bachelor's. I have a few more lessons left, and I'll be done with that. And I've also been kind of working on Norwegian a little bit. I got my associates there. And only problem that I've been running into is when we did our one-on-one, you had told me about Carnival and to go into the back office to sign up for the training there. But for some reason, I can't pull up any of those lessons in the back office. I put in a ticket to get my Carnival passport, and they gave me access. They helped me regain access to my Carnival passport and go CCL, but for some reason I can't get into the lessons that are, I guess, for extreme agent.
Okay, so you need to get on my calendar as well because I think I know what that problem might be. So, inbox me afterwards, and we'll see when you have. I'll say about 30 minutes of time to carve out so we can see what's going on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm trying to put together a family reunion next year, so for a cruise. I'm not sure where yet. I'm trying to in the works to do that. So if I'm able to get up to 12 cabins, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for my ACC. But right now I'm just focusing on my CCC, and I'm gonna go on a cruise in October. I've already blocked my time out from work to do that, to at least get to my own personal cruising in. So I think I'm on the right track.
So which one did you start? Did you actually start the CCC?
No,
So you haven't
not yet.
signed up for either one yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, we need to correct that. That's the
Okay.
main thing. Got to sign
So
up for one. Got to take the jump.
sign up for one first. Okay.
All right, I'm going to be like Steve Harvey. You got to jump. Got to take the
I got
jump.
okay.
All right. So
All
when you
right.
going to do that? We need a date. What's your date?
Friday.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Friday. What
Awesome.
date is
Okay, let's clap it up for Carrie.
that?
Keep up the good work and get on
Thank
my schedule.
you.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am. Hey, Elizabeth.
Deborah Lee Parham. Deborah Lee, what certification did you just do? You just did something. What was it? CCC? What you doing over there?
I finished my Canard. I became the ambassador for Canard, finished that,
Okay.
but I'm doing the ACC.
Right, but you finished your CCC not too long ago. When was that?
I finished that in April.
Yeah, so I'm giving you all of your kudos. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. So how far are you with your ACC to date? What's going on?
So I have my 2 personal cruises on 2 different locations and 2 different ships or brands. I'm almost done with, I did the Baltimore, the live event, so I have 4 of the ship inspections. I need 1 more. And the courses that they offered, so what you get 30 credits, so I got to do another 40, which I just signed up for in my Clia thing. Signed up for those classes, and then I have 2 groups that I'm working on. Actually 3. One in January, it was just a short one. I put together one for a group for teachers in spring break for Prince George's County. And then I have a friend that's doing a family cruise, and I think she needs about 8 cabins. So actually, if everybody goes, I'd have almost 20 cabins.
Nice. That's
Thank
nice.
you.
So let me ask you this. I'm always pushing. So let's say you have all of those cabins. Are you intending, how far with your certifications do you think you're going to go? Are you going to be happy as an ACC, or what are your plans?
My plan, once I finish the ACC, I want to go for the next one.
Okay.
So I think that's MCC or ECC?
That would be MCC.
Okay, the MCC.
Okay. So you can be strategic, and that's how I've been able to do it as quickly as I've been. So if you think that you're going to have that many cabins, like where are you with your personal cruises? Because that'll be the deciding factor.
So I have the 2 already for the ACC, and then I'll have 1 that'll go towards the next one, but I'll just have to do a couple more. I don't know how many. I haven't looked to see how many you need for the MCC because I wasn't working on that one yet. So
2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it'd be nice to use the Canard graduation one as one of those, but who knows when that'll show up. But I'll plan to do 2 more because I love cruising.
Okay, so for your ACC, you have your points. It sounds like is probably the bigger piece. It sounds like your stateroom sales are pretty much in the bag. That's just going to be timing. So, and you already have the 2 different personal cruises for your ACC, correct?
Yeah, I did 1 in October last year, and I'm doing 1 in 33 days.
Oh, awesome. 2 different cruise lines, 2 different itineraries.
Yeah, one was the Eastern Caribbean on Carnival, and then this one is the Western Caribbean on Royal Caribbean.
Okay. So if you get all of your points out of the way, like your electives and mandatory points out of the way, then it'll just be the timing with how you're berthing the cabins.
Right.
So once you get those first 12, go ahead and upload those, and then you should be done, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once you do that, submit your logbook, and it'll probably be like the same 3 or 4 days process that went with your CCC. And then if you get that MCC started right away, any of those extra cabins that you didn't use, you'll be able to roll them over into your MCC, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, see,
That would work.
I had that same problem going from the MCC to the ECC. I had like an extra 25 cabins, and because I was waiting on Cunard was one of my qualifying cruises, and I was waiting on them, and they only give you a 3-month window to count backwards, so they put me at 4 months, and so I just had 20 cabins I couldn't count. And I'm short right now. I think I'm short. Those 20 cabins would help. I would be done if I had those 20 cabins. So.
Oh, so for the cruises, they only let you go back 3 months for booking.
No, for cabin sales, stateroom sales.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. So if I get this first group all booked and into the ACC, I can use my next 2 bookings towards the MCC. Those 2 group bookings.
Right. As soon as you put names on cabins, as soon as they're birthed. So, and depending on what promotions are going on out there with the different vendors, like, you know, when Norwegian does that $1 thing, you're actually birthing a cabin at $1. You're getting that. Wow. You're putting them in a cabin, you're getting a room, the whole bit. So that's why that's probably one of my absolute favorite promotions, because you get to, it's a great promotion for people with kids, because the typical person with kids, they have 3 or 4 kids, they want to go on a cruise, and what is the single most obstacle is that darn deposit. When you have to pay $150 deposits per person, that comes out to the cost of a cabin just to make the down payment, you know, when you think about it. Right. So when Carnival have the reduced deposits, or Norwegian has $1 deposits, I reach out to them. I reach out to everybody I can think of, and even if I can't think of you, then I'm going to Facebook and I'm going to Instagram. So that's another strategy that you can use to pique some interest. And I see that you and Leroy do a good job too, because now I see every time I say these guys got another cruise post, I said, I love it, I'm loving it. So kudos to Deborah Lee. You're doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Sabrina Black, what you doing out there? She looks like who?
Howdy, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, I'm on my way to a meeting. I got my logbook straight with Clia. I called them. So now it shows that I only need my 3 cabins, which I'll get from my birthday cruise. But the deadline is December, so I have until December. Technically, they have until December to make the full deposit, but that's the only thing pending on that. I did ask them if I could go ahead and sign up for ACC and start the educational part, and they said yes, that I could go ahead and get started on that. And I signed up for Cruise 360. And you and I talked about one of the credits you can get that I need for ACC that I can get by coming in the day before Cruise 360.
Yes. Yes.
So I asked them about that. How do I sign up for it? They said it hasn't been posted yet, but they said it never runs out. So they said when it's available, they'll post it and allow people to register.
Okay.
So my plan is to sign up for that once they make it available.
Okay, so that's either going to be meetings and events at sea, or the luxury and boutique cruising. Okay.
And the 6 free online classes will count towards my ACC.
Yes.
Those were the questions you had me ask them.
Okay. So you're good?
I'm good.
Hello, Leroy. I see you in the background. Okay. Awesome. Great job, Sabrina. Great job.
Thank you.
Is this the same Sabrina who said she wasn't going to book any travel? Just asking.
Yeah, that was me. That's why it took me 5 years to finally do something.
So you literally can start from anywhere in this business. Okay, that's just a point. You can literally start at anywhere. If I told you that when I started, I was scared of a cruise ship. I did not sell cruises. As a matter of fact, if you called me and asked for a cruise, I sold you a nice trip to Cancun. So I'm just saying. I told people I saw Titanic, people died. You will never get me on a cruise ship. So probably since I've been in the business, I've been on 16 different cruise ships. Either I've inspected them or sailed them. I'll probably say last year I went on 4 cruises. The year before that, I went on 3 cruises. And this year, it's not over yet. I have 2 definitely scheduled, and I may go on a 3rd one. So I'd rather be on a cruise ship than on land. So who is next? Vera. Vera, are you there? Your picture is frozen. I may come back to you. Nicole Dublin. Nicole, how are you? Can you unmute yourself? There you go.
Yeah.
Hi, Nicole.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, and what brings you to the Clia Forum, the Cruise 360 Forum?
This is, you know what, I just happened to see your post and see you online in 35 minutes. And I'm like, all right, so what's going on? And then I saw that it was Clear. And I'm like, okay, Clear, I know about Clear. I actually have my Clear card. And I absolutely loved a cruise, but I've never booked a cruise until a girlfriend of mine last week I wanted to go to Greece, but I wanted it to be a land vacation. And she's like, well, what do you think about a cruise? Okay, so I put it out there on Facebook, and now we got about, at least for me personally, about 30 people that want to go to Greece on a cruise, celebrity cruise line. He's got more than I do. So now I'm like, all right, maybe I need to take this a little more seriously, because I love to cruise. I've been on Celebrity, I've been on Royal Caribbean, I've never been on Carnival.
You ain't missed nothing, but go ahead.
But I think I need to learn more, because we want to start doing this whole group thing, and I think it's better and I don't know about easier, but definitely better on a cruise. So I'm interested in learning more. So I have to get on your calendar.
Yes, ma'am.
and
Lula,
find
you
out.
got that? Nicole needs to get on my calendar.
And then I saw Lula's certificate and Dwell's certificate and all these certificates about bachelor degrees. And I'm like, all right, seriously, what the heck is going on? So here I am trying to learn more.
Okay, I am so glad. That's great. That's a great start, and I'm glad you're realizing that now, so we can capitalize on all of those wonderful cabins you're going to get from that Greece cruise. And I'm skipping you straight over CCC to ACC. Let's just talk about it.
Okay.
All righty.
Awesome.
Congrats to Nicole. Vera, are you out there? I don't know. I think Vera, I'm not sure, she's having technical difficulties. So I'm going to go to Naima. Unmute.
Yes.
Naima. Good
Hello.
afternoon, Naima.
Good afternoon, Deidre. How are ya?
I'm well as well.
Good. How's everybody doing? I'm excited. I mean, you guys been doing the darn thing, and I got a little sidetracked, but I'm glad you got this meeting going, because I am now I got my Embark card, and I shared that with you guys. And so next I will be signing up for my CCC. We had a date of August the 31st, but I want you to know I'll have that before the end of this month.
I'm loving it.
And then I'm also going to I'm also going to sign up for Clia before the end of the month as well.
For 360?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, stop my heart.
Listen, you know, LCA is working, okay? Law of attraction. Come on now.
I'm celebrating.
Yeah, so I'm working on my first cruise, and I'm glad about that. The 4-day going to Bermuda next year. And so I'm just working, sending out, emails, posting on my page, and I'm about to what am I getting ready to do? Print out flyers because I have people, that I'm going to be giving flyers to. And the other thing is to go on the Carnival, passport and look for inspections. Because I don't know, is that one that you talked about open in August?
I don't know, but you're supposed to let me know because we got to go together, right?
Yes. Well, that's when I heard you say the one in August. I don't know, but I'll
No.
keep looking.
Oh no, that is a Clia event.
Oh, that's a clear. Oh, right. The clear training. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. All right. I'm glad we got that clear. But
Yeah.
so anyway, that's what I'm working on, my next ship inspection.
Or my next ship inspection.
Yes.
Because I'm going with you.
Yes, our next ship inspection.
There you go.
Yes. So
I'll
be
available
looking
to attend ship inspections, ladies. Just let me know in advance.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, those are my the few things that I have going on, and I'm definitely going to while I'm looking for ship inspection, do some more Carnival training.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Naima. Naima, that's a great job. Everybody celebrate Naima. Yay.
Thank you.
Okay. Who is next up at bat? Let's see. We talked to Stephanie, Deanna, Vadine. Vadine, are you available? Hello, Vadine.
Hey. Sorry, I'm out to eat with my husband for his birthday.
Okay.
But I guess, started with you guys in the group, and I'm not sure how this whole thing works just yet. I do have my Embark card. I got a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what goes first, CCC, ACC. I'm not sure just yet. What else? I'm working on my master's in Royal Caribbean. I do have a cruise coming up in October. Definitely going to sign up for the live virtual something in DC. I'm going to sign up for that one, and I am going to go to 360. So that's kind of what I know about what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
I don't know how to really sign up for CCC, ACC. I'm not sure which one is first, but I don't know how to go about doing that just yet.
So we're going to clear all of that up for you because you likewise have got to get on my schedule. We already talked about that, and all of those answers to all of those questions you will get when we do our one-on-one. So I'm looking forward to speak with you sometime this upcoming week.
Okay.
So get in my inbox so we can make
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
Yes,
Thank you for sharing, and welcome to the group, Vadine.
Thank you.
Okay, Deanna. Paulette, is your turn. Paulette Freeman.
I'm here.
Hey, Paulette. How are ya?
I'm good. I'm not gonna show my face because I am not beautiful today. So it's an ugly Paulette today. So, but I will
But you were
share.
fabulous yesterday, Paulette. Just let it be known that Paulette was fabulous yesterday.
I appreciate that. In pain, but fabulous. I appreciate that. Hi, everyone. Let me share. I did share with you, Deidre, that I did get my Marriott Hotel Excellent training done. So I have my certificate, and I've already been looking at rooms and everything. So, and loving the rates. So loving that fantastic rate. I signed up for Carnival, and I've started doing some training with that. But I'm not sure which way to go with that. Where to start, where to begin with that, because it's a lot. So I've kind of done a couple of things. And speaking on that, I spoke with you about a booking possible 4 cabins.
How'd that go?
It didn't. I gave her the information. I think it was just too much at one time and not enough. She was limiting herself as to where she wanted to go and how she wanted to go out. And I think we had discussed that briefly as well.
Okay.
So she said to me they're going to wait till the spring. So I'm going to try to, I told her when she's ready, just let me know. I told her she's looking for 2019. I could start looking now, but she just wanted to wait till the spring. So I left it at that. Just told her to contact me when she's ready. So
Okay, so put her on your calendar for the spring. Don't wait for her to contact you. You
I
contact.
won't. I won't. I'll start messing with her maybe around February to get ready.
Okay.
January.
Okay.
Close to December, January. So, for the spring.
All
So
righty.
she's on my list. So here's where I am with the Clia training. I already have my card. I signed up for 6 classes. I've taken cruising 101 and power selling skills and passed those. I was working on cruising 201, and when I go in to log in to click on the link to sign up, to take the class, to move it to the syllabus to go into it, it says it's not an online class, which I know it is because I signed up on the online portal. So I sent an email to Clia and I'm waiting for them to get back to
Okay.
me.
All right.
So that's where I'm at with that. So I'm almost halfway through the 6 classes.
Okay.
And I was looking at October 13th for my virtual Clia train or for the seminar, and the inspections are 2 virtual ship inspections, not actual going on ships. This is in DC.
Oh,
The
so
only
that's
thing,
the one in DC.
yeah, I'm a little apprehensive about signing up for it because I work in sales and fourth quarter is our busy season, and that's when I start to travel for work. So I've got to see what I'm looking at before I push the button on that one.
Okay.
Because October is my busy season since I work in insurance and in sales. So that's
Okay.
where I'm at so far. So I'm working on Carnival, and I'm still trying to finish those other 4 with Clia. So that's where I'm at.
All
Oh,
right.
and I did.
Awesome.
One more thing, I also signed up for some of the free webinars. I'm sorry, some of the free webinars that they're offering on Clia. I'm sorry.
No, not a problem. No, you're busy. That's a good thing. Everybody
Thank you.
celebrate Paulette.
I
Yes.
see the hands clapping. Thanks, guys.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Get some rest.
Thanks.
All right. Okay. Ernie, the classy half of classy and sassy. Ernie, take it
Hey,
away.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. So hi everyone. How are you? So I have completed my princess,
Yay.
and yeah. So and now I'm working on the Cunard. I signed up for my ACC, and that's about it right now.
Okay. Do you have any group cruises going, or there's a little bit more than that? Don't be
Well,
holding
yes, I
on,
do
please.
have a group cruise going out in October. It's called Rock the Pink Cruise. So
Okay.
I do have that going right now.
How many cabins you got?
Let me see. I believe it's 8. I think it's 8.
So then you need 4 more.
Yes.
Okay. So have you been thinking or brainstorming or otherwise marinating on how you're going to get 4 more staterooms?
I've been marinating.
Okay. Okay.
I'm marinating, trying to come up with ways I can get the last 4.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm still working on that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And how were you with the actual classes or courses themselves? I know we went like line by line through your transcript, and there was a couple that had some question marks about, were you able to find out any info on those?
Yeah, actually they gave me credit for I don't remember the names of them, but they gave me the credit for them.
Okay.
So I'm still working on my trainings.
Okay. All right. So I will probably reach out to you in the middle of the week. I know your schedule is really challenging, so I want to reach out to you and just make sure I'm your energy. I'm picking up something in your energy.
Well, I gotta run some things by you that I came up with. I think, well, I don't know most of you all, but I'm kind of like on the quiet side. So I've been, I see you, Lula. So I've been, I've been trying to work on things to stop being a secret agent. So it's been going, I can say it's been going very well. I've been having people call me inquiring about cruises. For most of you who don't know, we do have the Classy and Sassy Hangout, and what's that's about. So if you ever get a chance to go on either my page or Sassy's page, to just check it out, and it's just about laughing, travel agents laughing and providing tips. So you're welcome to join in and listen and have fun and laugh with us as well. So other than that, yeah, my brain's still coming. It's still, I'll take your word, marinating.
Okay.
So I will connect with you sometime this week.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Great job, Ernie. Great job. And we can't talk to Classy without talking to Sassy. So April, May, it is all yours. April, you there?
I knew you was gonna do that. I had to step outside. I'm over my auntie's house. How's everybody doing?
Are you
Got a
still
lot of
binge
noise in my
watching?
background.
Are you still
Yes,
binge
I told him.
watching the have and have not?
I told him to pause it.
I can't.
I had to catch up on. I think we're on whatever this last season was, episode 12 or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so what you got for
And
me?
well, for the record, first of all, you all, Classy is not shy. She's not quiet. Don't listen to that. Okay. Now, moving forward. I thought I was going to be signing up for my ACC in July, but I'm actually due it next month. But I'll be finished with my princess training, the Commodore part, this week. I have three main subjects and a test to do on the Commodore side, the final test, and so I'll be done with that. I have a North Little Rock Senior High cruise set up for next spring break, 2019. Then I have another cruise for a family that's set up, I believe, next February. I think it's February.
Okay.
So I have that one set up. And what else? I can't remember what else. I guess that's it because I can't remember what else.
Okay.
Unless I'm not answering something. Let me see. Wait a minute. Okay, so I already have my Clia card. I did my Marriott.
Okay.
I've done Royal Caribbean, and I don't have to do the refresh. I think till the 8th. I mean, a year from when I did it. So I just did it in October.
Okay.
Is that true?
For Royal Caribbean, I have no idea because let me tell you, Royal Caribbean did me dirty, folks. Royal Caribbean, I did when I first joined Traveras Global, and since they redid their little thing, I have to start all over again. So they will get my attention when I have some free time, and I don't have any free time right now. So. No, seriously, I'm hoping to knock that out. I mean, because over the last 2 weeks, I've seen enough people do it. I was like, okay, they must be giving away government cheese because everybody is doing Royal Caribbean. So I plan on getting that knocked out. You guys can, if you don't see some Royal Caribbean action jumping off over here, you have my permission to ask me, yo, what's up with that? So I need to knock it
out. Sign up for ACC. I'll be signing up for ACC next month, Lula. The earliest I'm looking at is next week. But the latest I know will be in August. And I'll be signing up for Clear 360 as well in August. But I'll be down there for the whole week.
Yeah, somebody is going to be having a birthday. Anyway, so when I say we're going to have a great time in Fort Lauderdale, ladies, you have no idea. Anyway,
Yes. Yes.
okay. So you got anything else for me?
I
You
think
good?
I think that's it.
Okay. Great job, April. Great job.
Oh, congratulations, everybody. I couldn't hardly type. I can't turn my camera on the inside. They're so afraid to be. I was like, can they see me? Can they see me? I'm like, no, they can't. So, but congratulations to everybody on everything you're doing. Just keep it going.
Yes, yes. I love the atmosphere that we have. Everybody is, celebrating everybody. And we love doing that, Sassy, right?
Yes, 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 we do.
Okay. All right. So who is next? I Talktivating, Stephanie, Deanna, Paulette, Ernie, Carolyn. Carolyn, are you out there? Can you unmute yourself, Carolyn?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you, Carolyn?
I'm good. How is everybody?
Well, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of new. I think we talked. I finally got my Clia logbook uploaded, and I think everything else up there is finished except I gotta start booking some cruises.
Yep.
Everything else is done, and then I did the Royal Caribbean.
Good. So do you have any hot prospects for some staterooms, for some cruises?
I do, and then I don't know what they do, but they don't never follow through on booking them.
Okay.
So I don't know what I gotta do, but I gotta call somebody back today on they wanted to book a cruise. But they don't want to give me all the info. They want to give me partial. They want me to get them rates, and I'm like, I need all the info.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether to keep on after them, bugging them about giving it to me.
Okay.
I got to work on that part.
All right. Okay. Yes, that's a good point, Elizabeth. They're not for real. Sometimes you're being window shopped. That's what I call it. When a client or a prospective client does that, they just want you to throw a number at them. And that tells me, just by what they say to me, lets me know, or I just pick up that they're not serious. And I'm equally not serious as to spend time, because time is money, and that's the one thing we don't get back. So, and I know it's tempting, especially when you're new, that you want to send out everything to everybody, and sometimes that could be overwhelming because you're sitting there, oh my god, I got to figure out this cruise quote, or I got to figure out this trip quote. And sometimes you get kind of paralyzed, but it's almost like a paralysis, because you're anxious and you don't feel like you're doing it the right way, or you're just not sure of what you're doing, period. So when I kind of get like, if I get that feeling they're window shopping me, that's almost like offending me. Like, what? Like, call me back when you have your credit card in your hand, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. So.
Yeah, or they'll tell you they want to go for a certain amount. And I'm like, all y'all can't go for that amount.
Right.
So, but people have been telling me sometimes you just got to say no. If you're not serious, just keep it moving.
Right. And you will find your own, what's the way I want to say, your own PC way of saying it. I turned down a possible booking the other day. I didn't want to say that I was just too darn busy, because that sounds crazy, especially coming from me. But I didn't feel like doing it. Honestly, I did not feel like doing it. So I just kind of relayed that. Not that I don't feel like doing it. I just said that, you know what, I am like super busy right now, and I'm preparing. I'm in the middle of 2 really huge bookings now, and I cannot donate the time or dedicate the time that I need the way I would like to for your package or for your trip. And I made a couple of recommendations, and we both parted ways. As somebody I used to go to school with, I know that they will come back to me when they're ready to go somewhere else. So I wasn't really too concerned about that, but I just let them know. I said, I do a wonderful job, and I know that right now I'm so loaded that I can't do the type of job, the quality job that I would love to give you. So I'm going to make some suggestions. You know, if you're going to continue to research your trip, here's some tips to look out for. And I think that was a good one too. So here's some things to look out for so nobody takes advantage of you and blah blah blah. And he was like, okay, so the next time I have something, I'm still going to check you out. Absolutely. So you'll come up with different ways that you can navigate around different buzz phrases or things. And we can still talk when you get a chance, and just kind of brainstorm on some things too to make you feel a little bit more comfortable, because I'm sensing that you're not feeling as comfortable as you would like to be.
Right. Right. Because I do get nervous, even though I just finished that Royal Caribbean, and I'm like, okay, let me go on here and find it and book it, because I'm going to try it on my family. And then they the main ones that's like, everybody wants different dates. And I'm like, no, I'm going to pick a date. I'm going to give y'all two, and the ones that can go, and the ones that can't, okay. But
Okay.
I still get a little nervous. Even with them, they don't want to. Everybody wants a different time. So I'm like, we can't all do a different time. But if y'all want to go by yourself, I'll book you by yourself.
There you go. You answered your own question. If they want to go a certain time, a certain date, and Uncle Joe may have deeper pockets than Aunt Sue or whatever, break it all up. Just be like, you know what? Y'all not leaving until I get cruise deposit. I don't care when you go, how much you pay, but somebody booking something today. Got to change that posture up.
Oh, okay.
That's all right, Carolyn. Get them. And if you need some backup, you got my number.
Okay.
So
Okay. I let the cruise 360 slip out and didn't get up there good, but I guess I'll get up there before time comes. I do plan on going.
Okay, well, we plan on seeing you there, so let's get that going. Are we going to put that on? Is that going to be one of your accountability action items, signing up for 360?
Yeah, because I went last time, because I've got everything. I registered for my CCC. I just got to get my bookings in, I think.
Yeah, I think that's where you were. We were talking about getting 3 staterooms for you, so let's not give up. And we're going to, you know how they say, as long as you look up, you get up. We're going to get up, and we're going to get them family members of yours on a boat.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Okay. Carolyn, that's good. That's good stuff, though. Keep your chin up. You're going to call us next week and have a group cruise or something crazy going on. I see it already.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Sharon, are you out there, Tabitha? Are you available, Tabitha?
Can you hear me, Lynn?
Yes, I can hear you. Hey, Sharon, girl, what's up?
I came on here for encouragement because I need a quick kick in the behind to get myself.
Well, I got plenty of that.
And it's so good hearing everybody that has done their certifications, and I see all the certificates and everything, and click like and congratulations. And I'm new to the group as well, but I'm here for encouragement so that I can get myself in gear and not be so distracted with everything else that is going on with the 25 balls I have in the air. But I need to get my cruise because I have the cruises, but I haven't started the training lessons or anything like that. So
okay.
That's why I'm here, and you guys have really given me a lot of encouragement. So I'm going to get on the ball.
Okay, so my one action item for you, because you did go to 360 last year, you know what it's about, Sharon. So when are you going to sign up for that ACC?
And I'm going to be honest with this. The 15th, I'm going to do the end of the month.
The
And
end of the
that's what
month?
I'm not going to, I'll do it before the last day of the month. I know that's
Okay.
when I'll be able to like really sit and focus and get started.
Okay. All right. So I'm definitely, well, you already know how to get a hold of me better than most on this platform. Let me know as soon as you get that done. We'll do our one-on-one, see where you are, because you're probably so close it's crazy. And let's knock that out.
Okay. Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Thank you for joining us and peeping in on us.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Pamelia, can you hear Pamelia?
Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
Hi, how are you today, Pamelia?
I am well. How about you?
I am well and swell.
Amen. Amen. I've been just a little bit distracted, but I am working on getting the information that you and I talked about on the one-on-one. I'm just a little backed up right now, but I'm trying to, clear some stuff off of my plate so that I could be more focused. Okay, now I have paid my money for the Clia 360 for next year. And I did discuss with you about, I'm really trying to work on the cruise before I pay my money to decide about I think it's the CCC, because I'm not sure what's the difference in the ACC, the CCC, and any of the other CCs. But I do need to get with Clia to find out what is actually on my transcript. And once I find out what's on my transcript, then I can get back with you so that you can guide me as for, what step I need to take and figure out the classes that I need to take to work on the certification that I will be choosing based on the information that you share with me. And that's based on the information that I share with you.
Okay. So you did bring up a good point. Thank you for sharing that with us. And I look forward to hearing back from you. You brought up an excellent point about the differences between the different ones. And I'll go briefly over probably the first two, because I don't think I have anybody working on an MCC here. But so your CCC, you're going to take those 8 classes. And it's the 8 classes that they lay out. So it's 8 specific classes you need to take. There is a ship inspection, which can be virtual or live. And then you also must book 3 staterooms. And that's for the CCC. The difference between the ACC and the CCC is that with the ACC, you're going to do a lot more classes than just the 8. And it's broken out in mandatory points and elective points. I believe it's 40 mandatory points, 80 elective points. You also need to have not 1, but 5 ship inspections. And you also have to have 2 personal cruises that you have gone on, 2 different cruise lines, 2 different itineraries. Okay. And the last thing is stateroom requirements. So instead of 3, you actually need 12. And that's the difference between those two. And if you introduce MCC into the mix, it's still the same amount of mandatory and elective classes. What's different is they may ask you to do a case study or 2. And case studies are like word problems. That's like the best way I can explain it. Or they give you these scenarios and they give you questions and you have to answer the questions. So they may tell you, Joe and Susie live in I don't know, Idaho, and neither one of them have ever been on a cruise. They just got engaged. Joe loves to fish and Susie loves to shop. Which cruise line would you suggest they go on for a honeymoon cruise or something like that? And they'll ask you like 6 really detailed questions, and you'll have to like write it out in essay fashion. That's the word I was looking for. They're a lot more intimidating than what they sound like. And for those of you who that I'm close with, to know that I was totally stressed out over these case studies last year, to the point where that was my last thing that I had to do. I was on a Cunard cruise writing case studies. So that it wasn't half as bad as I thought it was. Once I started writing, it just all started coming to me, because with all of the training that I've been doing and booking, I mean, if I truly am becoming a cruise specialist, I should know that stuff. So it's kind of like when you sit down to write something and the words don't come, but then all of a sudden they just start coming and then they won't stop. So I was just writing everything. And I think what it proves to Clia, at least, anybody can take a multiple choice quiz, and they give you, all of the chances in the world to get it, to get those answers. But when you have to write something out, you really have to know what you're talking about. And so I think that that's why they do that like that. So, and the other difference with the MCC is instead of 12 cabins, it's 24. No, 25. 25 staterooms. So if you're doing a CCC, it's only 3. If it's an ACC, it's 12. And if it's a MCC, it's 25. And if you're going on to the ECC, then it's 50. So those are the differences. All right, the next person is going to be Juliet.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay, wait. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes.
How
Hi,
are you?
hi everyone. Fine, fine, fine. I finished the canard on
Yay.
the virtual. I finished the canard. I was so excited because I learned so much information about it. And just doing the virtual, it was good because it was canard. I found out canard is the only ship that allow you to bring your pets.
Yay.
And you have like they accept the small pets, and only thing is you can't keep them in your cabin. They have their own little area where they can sit and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, I can take my dog. I can take my dog on that cruise. Yes, she can cruise with me. But yes, I finished it. I finished the canard. So now it's just that they saying that I need a letter. What I can understand is they saying I need a letter to upload. And I was trying to find out, where do I get the letter from?
Okay, so where are you? Are you doing a CCC or
I'm
ACC?
doing the CCC.
Okay, is that someone in your background, or do I need to mute somebody?
It must be my back. I don't know. It might be my background.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna walk away for a minute. But yeah, they saying that because I took all the tests, I passed all the tests and everything. But it's just saying that I need to upload a letter, upload the letters, and then I can submit it. So I was trying to find out, are they going to send me the letters, or is the letters the test?
No. If it's the letter that I think, it's a letter that says you're in good standing with Extreme Travel. And the person who you need to get that from is Madison up in corporate.
Okay.
And if you contact me later, send me an email. I will send you her email.
Okay.
Okay.
And and I'm working on one of my cruises. I'm actually working on 2 cruises at the same time, but I haven't had the dates yet because I have decided I'm working on a cruise next year to go to Cozumel, a 4-day short cruise. Then in 2020, I'm working on a cruise to renew my vows, and I'm trying to figure out exactly, do I want to do it on Carnival or do I want to do it on Norwegian? So I'm working on that, but I will have 2 personal cruises by the time, next year, because I want to sign up for my ACC, and I'm also want to sign up to go to Cruise 360.
Amazing. Amazing. I love it.
Yes.
Love it. Awesome. So after the call or sometime this evening, send me an email reminding me to send you Madison's email, and then she'll send you a letter. She'll attach it to a email, and then you can upload that into your logbook.
Okay, good. That's the only thing I have left to do. That's it.
Awesome. And so then you want to start your ACC as soon as possible. So any stateroom bookings that you get that you haven't used towards your CCC, you can roll them over to your ACC if they're within 3 months.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You are welcome. I'm so excited. That's awesome news. Okay.
Thank you.
The last person we have is I. Brooks. I think it might be Ida Brooks. Ida, are you there? You have 2 logins, so I'm not sure which one. Ida? Okay, let me hop back over to Vera real quick. Vera, are you able to talk? I see you, Vera.
I
Hey,
am.
Vera. Oh,
Hi,
Shirley.
how are you? Oh,
I'm great. How are you? I see you, Shirley.
I'm good, thanks. So good. I registered from my Clia 360, so I'm all excited. My sister actually lives in Fort Lauderdale, so I haven't decided if I'm staying with her yet or at a host hotel. So I have to figure that out. I actually started the ACC. I uploaded the information that I got from Boston. And I already got the boutique cruise. I think I have 30 points or 50 points for the boutique cruise.
30.
And 30, okay. And then I had two live ship inspections, and I have to finish writing up the 3 virtual ones. So that's pretty much it. So I'm working on the ACC, but I also been working on my family reunion cruise for next year. That one is actually Bermuda, Bahamas, but then I wanted to work on a Cuba cruise, and I wasn't sure if that was the same itinerary. So
No.
it might be. Oh, good.
Well,
so then I'll have.
Well, it depends. It's not that it's the same itinerary. What may happen is with some of the Cuba cruises, they also stop at the Bahamas, depending on which vendor you go with. Like with Norwegian, they have one that just goes to Cuba. Then they have one that goes to Cuba that also goes to Great Stirrup Cay. So, but I'm not sure which vendor you're using for that. But it's possible that they can count as long as they're not matching. Let's say if you do the Bahamas and where's it, Bermuda? Did you say?
Bermuda.
Which cruise line is that?
That one is Royal Caribbean, and it's leaving from New Jersey.
Okay, so I would definitely look into the Norwegian Cuba cruise.
Okay.
And
so I'll look in.
Yeah, and the ship that goes to Cuba from Norwegian is actually 2. It's the Norwegian Sky, which is the one that Vacation Experience was on last October, and the bar is included in the price, which is always lovely. Yes.
That's good.
And it's the Norwegian Sun. They're the same ship class. You guys did know that when the ship names are related, it's typically the same ship class, and so when you get on those ships, they pretty much look exactly alike.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's the way most cruise lines do it. Like if you look at, like if we take Carnival for example, you look at the Horizon, the Vista, and the Panorama. The commonality between those 3 words, those are all views. You can view the horizon. A vista is a view, and a panorama is a type of view too. So, and those 3 ships look very similar. when you get on those ships. So that's called a class of ship, and I believe those are actually called the Vista class. Just like you have with Royal. For those of you who have done all of your Royal training, I know a little bit about Royal Caribbean. You have the Oasis class. How about that?
Yeah, the one we're going on is called Adventure of the Sea. So I don't know what kind of class that is, but it's
Okay.
called Adventure of the Sea.
Elizabeth, what class is the Adventure of the Seas? Anyway, that's good. Vera, you're another one that you just on fire already. I just had to stop you long enough to see what you were doing and be like, hey, psst, psst, psst. You can come over here and do this real quick. So Vera is definitely one of my standouts. Thank you so much for joining us, Vera.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay. And the last is certainly not least is sensational Shirley. All right, Shirley, what you got? What you got? What you working with all the way down here in Orangeburg? Oh, Shirley, you killing me. We can't hear you. Can you hear me? Your voice is going in and out, hon. No. No. That's a little better. Keep talking. Where'd she go? Okay, Shirley. No. You got to pull over.
Yes, can you hear me now?
No, you got to pull over.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me? Pull over in a good spot. Wait.
Pull over.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, there you go.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I have decided I was going to go for the CCC because I was thinking it was easier, but you've taught me to push myself, don't settle for, which is good, but that I can do ACC. So that's what I'm going for, my ACC. And you mess around, I'll be going for MCC, but one thing at a time, right?
Right.
So I have all of my inspections done. I have that done. I went ahead and I have my one personal cruise. That would be my cruise that we're taking with Kim going in on September, our LCA cruise. That would be considered my personal because I use the others towards my ship inspection. And then the next one would be my Royal Caribbean, which I'm working on, a family cruise.
Awesome.
What else? I did complete and get my master's with Royal Caribbean, which I'm so excited about.
Yes.
So that's 10 points. And what I had a couple of, let me see anything before I get into the questions. I do know that, as far as the points go,
Shirley, what happened? We lost you. Hello? Shirley, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can't hear you, Shirley.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. So, working on that. As far as Clia 360, I'm definitely going, but I haven't been able to register yet but I'm definitely going to that. The questions that I have was, I know that I get 10 points for the Royal Caribbean, for becoming a master adventure. certification, but do I get points for Princess Cruises as well as Cunard? Like, and so how does that all work, and how do I upload them to the back office? Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
To
So,
the logbook, to the logbook.
okay. So what you do is you have to take pictures of your certificates. It's easier if you know how to do a screenshot while it's up on the screen, not to mention it's a cleaner picture. Sometimes when you guys take pictures, like with your phone, and you put the certificate on the, I guess you're putting it on the table or something, and you take a picture of it, sometimes that's not the best picture or it doesn't look clear. But however it works for you, that's fine. Once you get that file, it's now a digital file, then I can walk you through this, Shirley. I just need you to save it as a picture, and I'll walk you through how you upload them into your logbook. But the other question that you had, how do you get the certificates with the other vendors? Yes, with Cunard and Princess. When you take those courses, at the end, you will become a Commodore and you get a certificate. And once you get that certificate of completion, it is worth 10 points each. And that's from any cruise line. So it could be Holland America, well, any Clia approved cruise line. Let me correct myself. So it can be Holland America, it could be Celebrity, Azamara, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, some river cruise companies, I'll say AMA, Oceana is another one. There's tons of them. If you go into your back office, into Clia's back office, you'll see everybody's logo back there. So any logo that you see back there, it's okay to take their training. MSC is another one just off the top of my head, and you get 10 points for each of those certificates.
Okay. Okay. And then for the classes that are back there, for the ACC, you said that we have to have so many elective credits as well as regular credits. Can you explain that a little bit more in detail, just a little bit?
Okay, so when you look at the description back there, there's broken up into mandatory credits, which is 40, and then you have 80 elective credits. The mandatory credits, it usually tells you what you have to do that's considered a mandatory credit. So like if you go to a live Clia event, some people went to Baltimore, some people are going to New York, some people are going to one in DC. That's a live event, which would count towards mandatory points. Elective
okay,
points.
And how many points?
Mandatory points are usually 40.
No, I'm saying once you attend a Clia event, like how many points can you earn when you attend like the Clia event?
They will
how
tell
many
you.
points that you're up to what?
They will tell you that when you enroll for that class or whatever it is, it says that it's worth so many points. Most of the time, it's either 30 or 40. For those who went to 360, just your badge alone, just for going to 360, was worth 40 points if you were enrolled on a certification program at that time. If you went to 360 but you weren't working on certification, then that badge is only worth 20 points.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay. Okay. So did you have any other questions?
No, I was just concerned about it. You was not concerned, but curious about how that works. Like how many live events was I going to have to do before I would qualify to be able to, have all my points, whether it's elective or the mandatory, you know what I mean? Just wondering how many I was going to have to do. So, yeah,
well,
thank you.
Yeah, the average class that you take, even the Clia classes in their back office, the average class is worth 10 points. And if you find that you're short some 20, 30, or 40 points, something like that, instead of buying more classes, go do some cruise line vendor trainings. They're worth 10 points each. if you don't have any that you have already used.
Got you. Okay.
Mhm. So I
Okay.
hope that this
Okay. Well, that's all I have.
awesome. Great job, Shirley. Great job. Thanks for dialing in. I did record it, Shirley, so you can hear what you missed. And I'm gonna post it. I'll figure out where I'm gonna post it. I'll let you ladies know where I post it. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. I was so gosh darn excited about this all week. So I'm glad that we had the participation that we did. I truly did not want to run this far past an hour, but I think it was good to go around and talk to everybody. Everybody see where they are, and you can hear where others are doing, and so you won't feel like you're in this alone. There's quite a few people who are new at this, but then there's quite a few of you, you've been doing it already, and I think we got a little bit of folks in between too. So we have a great mix of folks here. And the other thing that I like is we are already helping each other. I love that in the group that, you know, folks answer questions, and that's the type of atmosphere that I always promote, you know, agents helping other agents. So I think I'll try Ida again. Ida? I'm not sure who Ida is. Ida? Okay, so I may have to make some inquiries as to who Ida might be and get back with her after the call. Thank you again, Lula, for all of your support and keeping me on task. And again, if anybody has any questions, just get in my inbox, ask me anything that you need. If there's anything that I can do or help facilitate, please let me know. And without that, we're going to sign off now. You ladies are doing an excellent job. I am so excited. I can't wait till 360 next year. It promises to be really great. And I look forward to seeing all of you at the beach, at the bank, on a cruise ship at 360. So let's just celebrate. And I'll see everybody next month. I'll post in the group when the call is next month. And I'm going to do my best to keep it moving. And one other thing. So if you ladies can think of anything that will help you so far as cruise tips, I know some of you are really great at doing cruise flyers and some of us really suck. So that's one thing. Maybe those ladies who are pretty good at doing cruise flyers, maybe we could do a class on that, you know, a class on maybe how to navigate through some of the different vendors' cruise booking engines. I know a lot of people have asked me. Probably the one I get asked about the most is Norwegian. So we could do any ideas you can think of, any like mini trainings or anything that you might find helpful, or anything that you just need help with. Reach out to me, let me know. If it's something that we could do as a class so everybody can participate, that would be awesome. Or if it's something that I think is just best served me doing with you on a one-on-one, I'm able to do that as well. Okay? So again, if you have anything for me, just hit me up. I love you guys, and I'll see you next month, if not sooner.